You know, being online and recording worship videos during this time of coronavirus has not been ideal. However, I must say it has been nice being able to show you videos and images and using technology in ways that perhaps wouldn't have been possible before. Today, I'm going to show you a brief video clip that I know I have told you about before, but now I have the ability to actually show it to you. This clip is taken from the Colbert Report. For those of you that don't know, the Colbert Report was a television show that ran on Comedy Central for nearly 10 years, and it ended about 5 years ago. The show starred political humorist Stephen Colbert, who's still on TV today, but he was pretending to be a conservative political pundit. He did fake news stories as well as commentary on the real news stories of the day. The video I'm going to show you is a segment from the series he did called Better Know a District, and focused on Georgia's 8th congressional district. The interview is with that district's Congressman Lynn Westmoreland. Westmoreland had co-sponsored a bill requiring the display of the Ten Commandments in the House of Representatives and the Senate. Here is the best minute and 20 seconds from that interview. And I'd like to share with you where I think the congressman went wrong, co-sponsoring a bill requiring the display of the Ten Commandments in the House of Representatives and the Senate. Because you might be surprised that I think he went wrong. The Ten Commandments aren't about rules. They're about relationships. And relationships can't be legislated. The congressman wanted to make them a simple list of do's and don'ts, but they are so much more than that. And that, I believe, is why he couldn't name them all. He named the 3 that are common sense rules: don't kill, don't lie, don't steal, but he neglected all the ones that have to do with relationship with God, and many of those that have to do with our relationship with others. As you may know by now, during this season of Lent, all of our Old Testament scripture readings have to do with covenant. And today is no different. The Ten Commandments were given as a covenant by God to the Israelites. God gave the Ten Commandments in part as a larger part of the story. And if we don't understand that larger story, then we don't understand the Ten Commandments. The way in which our reading began this morning reminds us of that larger story. This is how it began. Then God spoke all these words: I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. It starts with relationship. I am the Lord your God. And then God goes on to go a step further, and the people are reminded of the story. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. Remember that? God is saying, remember when you were slaves in the land of Egypt? When you were oppressed? When you were treated harshly? When you were beaten and made to work until you died? Remember? Remember when the Egyptians killed all of your firstborn sons? Remember when they took no pity on you at all? Remember that? Dan Erlander, in his book Manna and Mercy, has a great drawing of this system, Pharaoh's system, the system that the world always tries to return to, the system of our world today. God says, I love you so much that I freed you from that life. And I love you so much that I don't want you to enter again into a life of suffering and slavery. Therefore, I will give you a new way of life, a new way where life is respected. All people are respected, and where I, the Lord your God, am respected. I will give you a better way to live together in community, a better way to be in community with me, your God. God then goes on to give the people the Ten Commandments, which are much more than a list of rules and laws. They are a gift. They are grace. They are a way to live that keeps us from voluntarily entering into slavery and bondage. The slavery of overwork, the bondage of lies, the pain of broken relationships, the burden of comparing ourselves to others, the oppression of jealousy and greed, and the weight of thinking that we are God. God doesn't want Egypt to be repeated. So God gives us tools to keep us focused on God, focused on each other, and focused on living in community in ways that are healthy for all. Sometimes it's difficult for us to see the Ten Commandments as gift and grace. As humans, we see them as restrictions, as a shaming finger wagging, no, as a long list of fun things we can't do. Sometimes we act like toddlers being told not to jam a fork into an electrical outlet. We stomp our feet and we whine, but I want to. And we think God is being a big meanie. Kind of reminds me of those memes of toddlers crying for all sorts of hilarious reasons, like not allowing them to eat styrofoam or not opening their beer, or other things that are really just for their health and safety. We are those toddlers. But God knows what will hurt us and wants to keep us safe and healthy. And not just us, but the whole community. God knows what brings life, health, and healing. May we be partners with God in that covenant, that we too may have life and bring life to the world. Amen.